Where is the rest of them? The crows didn't like it, but the Blue Angels are in town, and that scared them all away. So all these crows do not like the Blue Angels. They do like me when I come home, but they do not like those angels. Okay, do you want some peanuts? There's your answer. Crows love peanuts. Yep, the Blue Angels are in town. And okay, it is apparent that the Big Bertha, I'm gonna do my old zoom in, and you can see that the Big Bertha is gonna take off. So we'll just wait a minute. The camera's focusing in on the gate. That's not good. Okay, yes, it is apparent that all these people, all the way down, you can see the cars parked. I will do the old zoom in, and you can see, as far as you can see, they're here and they're waiting for the Blue Angels. But before they get here, you will see that there are clouds in the sky, so that could hamper the air show, and you always want to keep that sun out of your camera. So I will try to not point the camera in that direction, but yeah, Big Bertha will be taking off right here on this runway. So let's back off of this fence and try to get a good camera angle. There goes Big Bertha. So I missed it by that much. I was trying to get a better angle, but that's not who I came to see. I came to see the Blue Angels, but there you go. Oh, that's not Big Bertha, that's called Fat Albert. So that's Fat Albert. So there you go, the old Aventon Adventure. I think that's what it's called. It's been a while since I rode this baby, so it's got a lot of dust on it. There you go, all electric all the time. Top speed, 32 miles per hour. And look at those fat tires, they go anywhere. But there it is. All right, let's turn it off. And you can see all these people are waiting for the moment of the Blue Angels. And they are T-minus, let's look at my watch. They take off at 5 to 3, I do believe. But they gotta wait till Fat Albert's done his little air show. So Fat Albert goes over there and does a little loop. And then it's the grand finale of the San Francisco Air Show, and I gotta make sure that this camera is in slow motion. So here we go. So believe it or not, I did find a little bit of shade right here, and it is a little warm today. It's got we had a little rain in the North Bay in Santa Rosa, so there's a touch of humidity here. So we're just waiting for the Blue Angels to take off along with all these people, and look at them all the way down there, all the way down here. Every year in October, the Bay Area is filled with the Blue Angels, and all these car alarms are going to go off in just a matter of minutes. Car alarms will be beeping. For some reason, people don't learn. And there's a little plane taking off, but that's not part of the air show. And it's funny because all these people will be driving down the street. They'll just stop right in the middle of the street. Not good. So these electric bikes, that's electric trike. So they only have 3 wheels on that one. So you have electric bike and the electric trike. But what we're waiting for is those engines. I'm gonna zoom in as much as I can, get this lady out of frame, and you're gonna see way over there, you're gonna hear a puff of smoke. You see them, there's the Blue Angels. And and you'll see like smoke come out of the back end of those things. So that's quite a sight to see them fire up. So I will prepare for liftoff. You see them, you see them. T-minus 5 minutes. Looks like there's some activity down there right now, waiting to take off. Long way away. It is apparent that some of these people are just doing loops and waiting. That white car has drove by a couple times, so he's smart. He's just waiting for them to take off. Instead of trying to park, he's gonna park in the street as soon as they take off. So a lot of these people are just doing the old drive and wait. So we'll see that car again, and he'll probably stop right here in front of the action. And a lot of people don't like that. So all these people, T-minus 3 minutes. I'll let you know when that smoke comes out of the back of those planes. Let's see if we can zoom in. And is there any smoke? Kind of like waiting for the Pope. They're gonna fire up those planes any minute. People are gonna start roaring with excitement. Draws a crowd, that's for sure. Okay, it is apparent that we are at 3 o'clock exactly, and I think they take off at 3:05, but I think I do have the perfect shot where they'll just zoom right over here, and those trees could be in my way, but I will get a good shot of them going right over there. People are waving, but yeah, that's gonna be the shot right there in slow motion, so prepare yourself. I'm just waiting for the smoke to fire up out of the back of those planes, and they're still silent. Silent night. Here we go. People are finding each little bit of shade, and I think I will too. They're all waving, YouTube, YouTube, YouTube. Yeah, they're gonna be on YouTube, and some people like the camera, some people don't. But if you're gonna be here, you're gonna be on camera. That's for sure. Okay, I found the shade next to my baby. Isn't she beautiful? Okay, there goes the Alameda Police Department. They're on patrol. They're on the patrol for one reason, the people that are blocking traffic. So we're still waiting for the smoke. And like I said, this could be the runway right here. This could be the spot. I'm just guessing. There's the Oakland Airport over there, the International Airport. I could be lying about that. I don't know if it's international, but it is the Oakland Airport. So here we go. They're gonna fire up those jets any minute. Let's zoom in and see if we can see some smoke. Do you see any smoke coming out those planes yet? Not yet. I'll let you know when we see. It's kind of like waiting for the Pope. You know, when the Pope, there's a new Pope, they release the smoke. Look at, there's Blue Angel 1, Blue Angel 2, Blue Angel 3, Blue Angel 4, Blue Angel 5. Okay, I found my way to this little patch of grass, but I think I'm in good position because that's the runway, and my bicycle is right there between those trees. I'll zoom in and you can see it. That's it right there by itself. It's vulnerable, and we are close to Oakland, but you gotta have a little faith in people, don't you? Every once in a while. All right, so we're making something out of nothing. You can see on both sides of the street, you got this side and the whole medium here. So they're all waiting for that. Oh, there they go. There's the puff of smoke. There it is. They're fired up. Let's get that in view. There you go. The smoke, the Pope has arrived. So that means all their jets are on. There it is. The Pope. We have a new Pope. That's what that means. So all the engines are fired up, and the police are waiting for their view. But yeah, pretty soon those things will start creeping their way. Let's see if you can see more than me. I see a little plane out there. Maybe that's like the pace car in NASA, but that pole is right in the way, so we need to scoot a little to the right, and let's see if we can see them move. Are they moving? I don't know. Okay, if you look real hard, you might see one starting to move. It's really hard to see that far, but they're still in the same position, and we don't really want to waste too much film on this, what I call Who Shot John, a whole bunch of nothing. Still parked. Okay, it is apparent. I do hear them moving, so here comes some action here. Here comes one in normal speed. This will be a practice one. Okay, this is what they do not want, is people blocking the view. The people did this last year. They get here right at the right time, and look at all these cars. Now, there used to be a sheriff that would come by here, or a police department, but yeah, yeah, here comes Fat Albert for landing. So if you ever want to see a Fat Albert, there she is landing. Look at that zoom action. Now, I don't even know if you can say Fat Albert anymore. That's kind of body shaming, but they still call it that. When is it going to be called just Albert? Somebody's going to have to say something about that. Karen, where are you? Where are you, Karen? You can't call it Fat Albert. Okay, it is apparent that this man just told me if that first plane takes off, and if he doesn't like the conditions in San Francisco, they could scrub the whole show. So all these people could be going home with nothing. But a lot of times you look over there, I'll point the camera towards the sun. If the clouds are too low, then there's no sense of even wasting the gas and the fuel. So you never know how this show can go. It is a gamble out here. So that was good information to know that. So if you ever come out here, you could come home disappointed, because the clouds in the city, well, they're always different than here. In Alameda, it's always pretty, but it's always different in San Francisco. But they're at the end of the runway, so that makes me think that they know what they're doing. You would think. Okay, well, I better get this camera going. They are lined up down there at the end of the runway, and I don't know what we're gonna see. But it looks like they're lined up ready to go. Do you see them down there? Well, come on, Blue Angels. Let's get the show on the road. I will back this camera out, and you really don't want to cut it off because you could miss something. Here we go. Nope, they're moving back. It looks like they're going back into the... I don't think they're showing up today. Looks like they're moving back. That's the gamble you take. Wow. So you just heard all these people groan. Yeah, they don't like those skies over there. So look at, some people are actually leaving early, just like a rally or something. But I don't think they're going back into the barn, as they say. They're headed back. Well, it is apparent that the Blue Angels are not flying today. They're all headed back to the barn, as they say, and that's as good as you're gonna get right there. So this man next to me said that he was listening to it on the radio, and that first one that took off was just a scout. So now I'm sure everybody will go over there to that fence and look at the Blue Angels, but it's not happening today. Wow. All right, well, my cat will be happy. That's the only one that's happy today, is the pets and all the car alarms. Yep, they're parking right there. So if you ever want to see a Blue Angel, that's as close as you're going to get with this zoom lens. All right. Well, let's go film some disappointed people. That's all we can do.